top of the morning to you from the parents that never sleep. We don't know what it is. It's just a season, I know, but now Shepherd is starting to wake up again in the night. Last night, both boys did okay, but Doug lost his mind in the middle of the night. We are going through and still doing the stuff that we had planned on doing today. We've just got some work stuff and different things. We have some holiday decorating, but I'm going to show you how I don't fall off track completely with WW. Even when I want to go through a drive-through, I want for a fast food restaurant this morning because I feel really tired, and then I want to go to Mexican for lunch, and then I want to go to hibachi for dinner. You could do those things.
Oh,
you would just have to make the
language now. Talk to me, big mama.
I decided to do this video because it's been requested for a really long time. I'm gonna do what I eat in a day on WW. So we'll take you through just like vlog style, and more importantly today, how I don't fall off the wagon, because you can't really fall off the wagon because every food is available to you on WW. There is no food that's off limits. So if you're having a day like we're having today, you can make choices of things that feel like comfort foods. You can go to Starbucks. You can go through a drive-thru if you want to.
Some would
but
say,
you just would choose the right options based on your smart points.
Some would say the wagon has safety bars.
Some would say that, Kyle. When we're on the go, we love to go to Starbucks like a lot of people do. And there are options at Starbucks that are low in smart points, so you don't blow your whole day out of the water. Holiday. I already took a drink of it and it like gave me a kick in the pants. I love it. My friend Cassidy always gives me these really great WW ideas. So it's basically a play on what I did in the fall with the modified pumpkin spice drink. But I did it like holiday. So it's just regular like grande iced coffee, about this much non-fat milk, which is 1 point. 1 pump of peppermint, 1 point. 1 pump of mocha, 1 point. And you could add sugar-free cinnamon dolce, and that would be 0 points. But I just wanted to try it with those 2 pumps with just the mocha and the peppermint, and it was so good. So it's a 3-point drink for a grande. It feels just like one of the sugary holiday drinks that would be triple the points. So there are always ways to modify things to not blow your whole day out of the water. And like I said, nothing is off limits, so you can go to the Starbucks. Now, Kyle, how many points is your drink you got waiting here in the cup holder?
I don't know, Mal.
Okay, grabbing a bunch of these trees. I'm gonna put them around the playroom. This is wooden, so it doesn't break when children throw it. Sorry to admit that this is our third trip here in the holiday section. There's just so much good stuff this year. So I really like to go out, all out decorating the playroom. I think this is really cute. Got a bunch of trees.
Oh.
Oops. I got a really cool leather Studio McGee basket. Love it. And a wreath. And a table runner because I'm doing a holiday tablescape. Kyle also got a $15 paranormal activity magazine.
Supernatural.
Welcome to our life. Now I'm really craving this beet salad that I've been making, and I'm going to show you guys because it's something that I've been eating almost every day for the past like 2 weeks, but I'm out of beets. So I'm going in Trader Joe's. Kyle is not the biggest fan of going into Trader Joe's, so I'm going to run in really quickly, grab that.
I ain't going into Trader Joe's, but you better beat all those people to it.
All right, from Trader Joe's, always get milk because our kids are consuming enough milk to warrant a dairy cow in the backyard. I love these beets. They are 0 points. I really like the ones from Whole Foods as well, but they are like white vinegar ones or different things, and they're like 3 smart points. So I feel like they taste so similar to the ones from Trader Joe's, and the ones from Trader Joe's are 0. So, and then I got some chopped onions because I cook with them all the time, and then ground turkey, specifically the fat-free one. So this one's 99% fat-free. Is like the whole container is 4 smart points. Ford, how many smart points are those lollipops?
3.
3? That was probably correct.
You want to show me one more time so I can mark it?
All right, now we got Trey in here hanging a picture from Minted, and I'm pumped about it. Woohoo! What are you eating for lunch? Are you embarrassed? You're like Dad was in the original vlog. All right. This is Ford's lunch. Wow! Yeah! What is it? Good job, 40. Shepherd, did you just wake up from a nap, cutie? Hi! Hi, Angel! Oh, baby brother. Oh, good job hugging baby brother. Best of friends, these two. I got this runner. I think it was Hearth and Home.
There you go. You want one?
This candle is an amazing dupe for Fraser Fur. And it was $14. This one was like a few dollars. And I got this magnolia wreath. It is $34. All right, I am about to make my lunch and show you guys what I've been making for lunch. That beet salad, I'm so excited. But I wanted to show you just two little garlands that I picked up at Target. I feel like the $3 section, the $1 section for holiday at Target is amazing. Just hung this cute little basketball goal back there because Ford is into basketball. Don't know if his height's gonna play to his favor, but we'll, fingers crossed. I hung that little shelf there too, or Trey hung that little shelf. And those two little trees are from Target. I always like to have this little kitchen kind of decorated for holiday. And I always feel like I need something right there. So that little shelf is gonna be perfect to like stack some pictures on and maybe hang some stockings from and do just some little holiday decor. I think it looks so cute. Over here, I'm gonna stack some Christmas books right there. And then I've got a few little Target trees. I have this really, really sweet framed, I guess you would call it almost like a poem that my friend Hands Free Mama, her name is Rachel. She is an author and she's amazing. She sent this to me. And then this is a little Magnolia Home Letters to Santa. I'm hanging a big pin board for the boys' art up here. So that will be behind there. These little $3 wreaths I'm gonna hang off of the cute little chalkboard. This salad has been making my world go round this fall/winter. I love beets. I don't know about you. People either love them or they hate them. These ones from Trader Joe's, they are pre-steamed. It's just red beets. That's the only ingredient in here. So like I said, you can get them at Whole Foods where they have some other ingredients. They are gonna be more Smart Points. So I've been sticking with these. I personally do not like to cook beets myself because they stain my pans and my fingernails and everything under the sun. But when you can find them pre-done, that's where the money's at. So I usually use more lettuce than this, but I'm out of lettuce because I've been making the salad so often. I like the butter lettuce or the baby lettuces, something like that. You can use whatever kind of lettuce that you like. And then here's where you can use your WW app. So a lot of people ask me, when you do WW, do you do the meetings? Do you do the coaching? Do you do, how do you do it? I personally, my main source of tracking my WW and staying on track is definitely the app. Everything you could ever want or need is in this app, from recipes to sections where you can create your own recipes. My favorite thing about the app is the scanner. And I've showed you guys this before, but just in case it's your first video that you're watching, this is my favorite thing to do, is go through the grocery store and scan items. You scan any sort of item like this and it's gonna measure. So this goat cheese, which is the cheese that I like to use on this salad, is 3 points for a couple tablespoons. Now you might be like, oh, is that worth it? For me, the goat cheese adds the flavor to this. So the reason that I like WW is because I don't feel deprived at all. And if I wanna eat cheese, I'm gonna eat cheese. So I'll roughly measure out a couple tablespoons. So then walnuts. Now nuts are a lot of Smart Points, but it's not bad if something is higher in Smart Points. You're just gonna bulk it up with more 0 point items. So there's a couple tablespoons of nuts. I like to kind of crunch them. I like to really bulk it up with the beets. You could use golden beets, you could use red beets like this.
I love how you're not beating around the bush, cutting them.
Whatever makes your heart beat fast. And then I'll do salt and pepper. With something like this, I really like the taste of the goat cheese and I really like the taste of the beets. So I don't feel like it needs a dressing, and that's just gonna add smart points. So a lot of times people are like, oh, I have to have dressing on a salad. Just try it without. Give it a try and see what you think. There are a lot of low smart point dressings if you have to have smart points on your, or if you have to have dressing on your salad. But I like it without. This morning, just to review, I've got the Starbucks coffee. And also I want to mention here, in the morning, I'll typically eat like an egg or two. I really like eggs over a bed of arugula with a little pico de gallo, both 0 points. And then you just count the eggs, which would be 4 points. But since we were out and about, I just did the Starbucks. So far, Starbucks 3 points, this salad 6 points. 9 points total for the entire game. 9 points total for the entire day. So I've done great with smart point count, and I'm just gonna stay on that train because of what I want to eat for dinner. Apple sauces are 0 smart points if you get the unsweetened kind. So there are a lot of really low point snacks. A lot of wellness programs or diets or whatever you want to call them, they tell you specific times that you can eat and not eat, and you can only eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or you can't snack, or you can snack. You can really do whatever you want with WW, whatever style you like. Works with the program. That's another reason that I like it. Oh, hi, Shepherd. You want to say hi? And this is Shepherd. Oh, you want a bite of applesauce? Oh, and you do too, Fordo? Forgot to show you this beautiful wreath. I have to take the plastic off those bells. I can't decide if I'm going to hang it on a large picture. I have all these big pieces of minted art that I like to hang seasonal wreaths on, because sometimes I feel like I just get tired of like the art in my house, or like the furniture, so you can throw a holiday throw on it, or you can throw a wreath over top of a picture. I just feel like that's a way to, or like put pillows on the couch. All right, so I'm making a very simple spaghetti. I've just chopped some garlic and chopped an onion. I put it in a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. These are both 0 point foods. The olive oil is about a tablespoon, so that could be 3 points across the whole recipe. And then I've now thrown in the ground turkey, so that's about 4 points for this entire container. And then you'll divide it across how many servings. So I'm feeding 4 people, which Ford and Shepherd won't eat as much as us. Now, different people on WW like different pasta sauces. I use all different kinds, honestly. The key is you don't want one that has a ton of smart points, because then if you want to eat real noodles, then your spaghetti or your pasta, whatever you're making, is going to get really high on smart points, which is fine, but you'll just have to account for it. So this whole thing is 8 smart points. So if you divide it by 4, which say I eat a quarter of this, then that's 2 points. Okay. Colin Ford grabbed me some fresh herbs out of the garden. We just had a frost, but a lot of herbs will survive in a winter garden. I've got a little bit of rosemary, I've got some sage, I've got some oregano. Usually I would use basil and thyme. The basil's looking a little sketchy, so I'll use oregano, a little bit of sage. I might not use this rosemary. So I combined that jar of tomato sauce with the turkey and the chopped onions and garlic, some of the fresh herbs from the garden. Sometimes I make it chunky, sometimes I make it more vegetable heavy, sometimes I do just straight marinara from scratch, but this is easy for tonight, and the boys will like it too. So here is the size of a bowl of pasta that I'm eating, and it's about 9 points, under 10 points, which keeps me under my smart point total for the day. We got some other spaghetti fans in this house too. Good job, Forty. Eating with Daddy. Here's why WW is amazing. So I showed you yesterday. That's a normal, like what I eat in a day. You can kind of get an idea of just the things that like I grab for. What is awesome is on any other like wellness program, if you go over or if you eat incorrect food or if you break whatever kind of window, whatever kind of fast or something, you know, all these strict rules of all of these diets, then it doesn't work. However, WW, it's real. It's a program that you can literally start right here. We're coming into November. You can start this going into the holidays. That is how confident I am that you'll be able to live your life and be able to have a little bitty overage here or there, and you're going to be able to have these weeklies if you really want to enjoy some big meal. It's just so, it's a program that makes it hard for you to fail at, which I really like because life is messy, life is up and down. We have so many unexpected dinners that we're invited to or changes of plans, and you need to be able to factor those things into whatever wellness program that you're doing. myww is the most customized version of a WW program, and I've done them all. I literally did them in high school with the big book that you would thumb through, and you would find your smart points. If you're like, what are you even talking about? You can go back to some of my earlier videos and I'll explain this better. But basically, myww is you'll answer some questions. It will assign you to a plan. I'm on the green plan. Everyone will have different amounts of 0-point foods depending on the plan that you're on, and depending on your goals and different things just about you individually, you will have a different amount of smart points. If you stay under those smart points every day, and like, you know, like I said, you have these weekly points where if you go a little bit over, you're still gonna be okay. You will be successful at this. All right, I promised I would show you my Christmas tablescape. You can look at more of the specifics on the blog, but here we go. I did it very kid-friendly. I also did recipes that you could prep the night before. I did this bread that you can cook in the Le Creuset Dutch oven. That is just next level. Okay, I got this Olaf waffle iron off of Amazon. This is something that you can add to your tablescape to make it very kid-friendly. Look at this bread, how beautiful that is. And this is from Target. This is from Target. This is from Creighton Kids. The wreath is from Target. All of this is obviously Le Creuset. Okay, I bought this waffle iron of Olaf on Amazon, and it was inexpensive, and it's something that makes this really fun for kids. So I did the Olaf, and then I just used whipped cream, and you can let kids do this themselves to make the snow. And then I used some marshmallows and some sprinkles. So here is everything plated. The bacon, depending on if you get a bacon that has sugar in it, just scan the package and you're gonna see how many smart points that will be. With a recipe, all you have to do is go into the Create a Recipe tab on the app. You can enter in all of the ingredients, which is what I always do, and then you divide it by serving. So then you'll know how many smart points the casserole is. Eggs are 2 points on the green plan, so that's 4 points there. And then bread, same thing. So you'll create the recipe, and then you'll just divide it by the amount. I don't count butter on a holiday, so there you go. I changed clothes and came upstairs. I'm really in the holiday spirit. I put on my Santa Claus earrings and my sweatsuit. A lot of people always ask me, you know, how much weight did you lose this last time? So I started doing it last November, and last December, and I've lost about 17 pounds, which most average users will lose about up to 1 to 2 pounds a week. And then this last go around, since I've been covering it the last few months, depends on when you're watching this, I have lost about 7 to 8 pounds. So it's just really awesome, really effective for me. And since I'm filming kind of like holiday stuff right now, I just wanted to talk about how you can really make it work during the holidays too. So I'll have a link in the description of this video if you guys want to sign up. I really recommend it. And you're really able to live fully and do a program like this going into the most wonderful time of the year. And thank you so much to WW for sponsoring and collaborating with me on this campaign. I have really loved sharing this piece of my journey.